EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Atlanta, Georgia, where Freddie Falcon soars from the rafters inside the beautiful Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, it's Week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Atlanta Falcons. On the visitor sideline, Washington head coach Dan Quinn. His guy's been on a 2-game slide since winning their opener a few weeks back. On the other side, Falcons head coach Raheem Morris. His guy's stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive. So here is Washington now backed up a bit to start their first drive. Leading them out is their 6'2 quarterback who was a 4th-round pick back in 2012, Kirk Cousins.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free. That first down run could not have turned out worse for our defense, because when they came out on the field, their #1 mission, keep them stacked up close to their goal line, and at worst, create great field position for their offense.
Full cast of Falcons soaring to the upper air of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. One does take to the skies before kickoff. That's the mascot, Freddie the Falcon. And down at ground level, it is a cauldron of Falcons also taking flight out of the tunnel and onto the field here in Atlanta. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. Return coming here from the 12. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They're led out by a QB who made his starting debut all the way back in 2012. You weren't so playing then, were you, Brock? He's found plenty of touchdowns since then. It's Kirk Cousins.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Straight ahead, it's Connor. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. He gets 6 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. New set of downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Good route, kid. Wide.
1st and 10, Cousins. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Gun. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Third down. And 10 yards to go.
They'll air it out on third. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
18 on the play. And the Washington first down.
Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Now, that partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. The Commanders ready for the punt. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Ooh, some excellent English on that punt. This one makes it all the way to the 6 before the team touches down. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminded yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. And also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week, well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them to go and put a score on the board.
Now first run of the game's Amir White. A lot of space ahead. Along the right sideline, there's space. He's still going at the 30. Keeps it moving. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return coming from the 14. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, we're good, we're good. Where are you?
To the air, Cousins. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Looking to throw, Cousins. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with third and long. Throw here, third down. Got his man, it's Golden. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
First down throw for Cousins.
Washington.
To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Just a yard left to go on second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Receiver gets it on the handoff. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. He's got him. It's caught. And he's finally caught after a big third down gain, but was one of his teammates caught by an official. We've got a flag down. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Backed up now after the penalty. It's third down. Throwing his Cousins. He's going to try another deep one here. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Throwing on third, Cousins. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. And that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end. Well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Connor! And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Commanders ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on second and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. Big play for this offense. It's third and goal. Back to throw. Cousins has it in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They want the touchdown on fourth and goal. They're going for it from the 3. They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
They're tying this game up. They're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 9. He dodged the tackle. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Falcons taking the field for their second drive. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6. Rolling from the gun here. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Offense is set. First and 10.
And the Falcons, first down.
Back now, pressure coming. Same guy, Wilson again. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Falcons, first down.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Second and 2.
From the gun, a run for White. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. All set now, first and 10.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
And the Falcons, first down.
In the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal. Pass play now. Cut near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's third and goal. They'll work against the blitz. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a second quarter lead. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Guys checks on the extra point. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. They'll take this at the 10. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Cousins out of the pistol here. Has it downfield working the left. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. How about 29 yards on first down? And that's good for a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he's taken down at the 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Trying to find his tight end. So it's second down coming up. There's the fake, Cousins to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. First and 10 from the 32. They'll throw to begin this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up second down. He's going to throw it. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. Third down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. The Commanders head out now late in the first half. And with exactly 1 minute left to go, they've got some time, but they've got to work fairly quick. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down. Here's the backup. First throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
Now Milton to throw. Here's a screen. It's Connor. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Complete over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk.
Out of the gun. It's Milton. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And they bring him down around the 34. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on first down. Design quarterback run here. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's go.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Has it at the 11. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out comes the Atlanta offense with the debut possession of the second half. And things are looking good to snap that 3-game losing streak that they came in on, Brock. They've got the lead here. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Throwing off the play fake. It is caught left side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. It's a nickel look from the Commanders. Third down.
3rd and 7.
Out of the gun, White. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
First down.
Here's White again. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
And 9 at the 46-yard line.
Looking in the air here. That's caught. Here's Zamir White. And a bit of deja vu as they stuff him at the line once again. Commanders in the dime set for this third down.
And 10.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's caught by Wilson. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Falcons first down.
The give now to White. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Riley Moss with that tackle. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention.
18 Cardinal.
They'll run now on second down. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. That's not his game, Brock. That's not his game. He's somebody who wants to win by running through people, not popping out into space.
Yeah, I think we can agree he's probably going to hear that same messaging when he gets to the sidelines, too.
Finds the in route complete. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
For the field goal, a 47-yard attempt.
Roy Gallis connects. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Makes the score.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Starting at the 10. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Commanders set to take over. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Ready to start this drive with Connor. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. And we put everything he's got behind it. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner. But they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Back now, pressure coming. Throw left side, caught by Shaheed. And he's He's going to be brought down here at the 42. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. First down from the 42. They'll go play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Still sticking with the passing game. Finds him over the middle. Escapes the defender. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 46.
Right, trying this straight ahead. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Offense to the line for second down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 40.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Falcons with the ball. They're leading, but not by a ton. All right, here we go. Second down. Back to throw. And the Commanders' rush brings him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands and the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the fourth quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this.
He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Falcons 24, Commanders 10.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Risk taken from the 12. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Dan Quinn sending his Commanders out for another drive. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. The first down carry for Connor. Cuts right. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcasting, my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
It's second and 8 at the 30.
Out of the gun, Cousins. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Cousins trying to work quick here.
And a Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Pass play on first and 10. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And now it's second down.
Makes it second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Cousins. That one's complete right side. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now within 1 score in the fourth. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Commanders 17.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 9. Good work so far. He's got room. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive. The Falcons, general running back Zamir White returning to the field. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. First and 10, it's a give to White. By man, he's in the clear. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. New set of downs for him. That starts at the 38.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
And the Falcons, first down.
Back to throw. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. They get this down to the 7-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
19, time, hup.
It's White on the give. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. One after is good by Bory Gallis. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
31. Commanders 17.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. This is taken in at the 13. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Commanders and Kirk Cousins headed back out to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Cousins out of the pistol here. Looking underneath here for Connor. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. To the air, Cousins. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long. Desperation time here. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
Here's a design run. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from...